What's up, guys? Game Fifi and Ball Games here, and I'm back giving you another drama script Saturday. And before I give you my predictions on the TLC pay-per-view, I would go over the first segment of Monday Night Raw, which was very confusing. It started out with the League of Nations, which is King Barrett, Rusev, Sheamus, and Alberto Del Rio, and they started talking about how they're dominant and they have, the best superstars from all over the world, from each different country. And then the Wyatt family comes out. And then, okay, so you have two heel stables in the ring. And then the Dudley boys come out, because the Dudleys are feuding with the Wyatts. And they come out with Tommy Dreamer. And then all of a sudden, they come with Rhino. Okay, so Rhino's on the main roster right now, so I'm all confused. I don't know what's going on. Mind you, this is the first 15 minutes of Raw. And then the next thing you know, Roman Reigns' theme song hits, and it's Roman Reigns' family with Dean Ambrose. And they come marching out from the crowd. And then it goes to commercial. And then after commercial, Michael Cole says the Authority made a four-way tag elimination match. And then Roman Reigns' team wins by Roman Reigns spearing Sheamus and pinning him, and Sheamus' team being the last team eliminated. So should I care anything else what happens after the first 30 minutes of Raw? Because that was basically the main event, in my opinion. They did the main event first. Nothing after that. Why should I continue watching after that? There's really nothing else was more important than that first segment, which was all over the place, very confusing. I had no idea what was going on. And then you foreshadow Roman Reigns beating Sheamus on the first 45 minutes of the show. Why do I need to watch anything else? And Raw just went downhill after that. The only thing I liked about Raw is the potential of seeing that maybe they're going to take Zeb back off of Alberto Del Rio and put him back on Jack Swagger for the chairs match in the TLC. But we'll see how that goes, because that's what I want. I want Jack Swagger with Zeb Coulter to be United States champ. That's what I wanted to happen, but hopefully it looks like they're going that route. Hopefully they go that route. But yeah, that first segment on Raw was extremely confusing and very, very poorly written, in my opinion. But moving on to TLC, which is this Sunday, might as well start with the chairs match. Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger for the U.S. title. I'm gonna go with Jack Swagger winning, probably, even though it's probably not going to happen. But I would like to see Jack Swagger win because of his character, and hopefully I would like to see Zeb Coulter put back on Jack Swagger, because that was a perfect, from a manager and superstar perspective, that was good, because Alberto Del Rio doesn't need a manager. Jack Swagger does. Alberto Del Rio has charisma, Jack Swagger doesn't. So I'm gonna go with Jack Swagger winning that. The triple threat ladder match, New Day, Usos, Los Matadores. I still see New Day winning, even though they're starting to die down as a staple. They're not as funny as they was 4 months ago. Around the summers where they really peaked, like every time they came out they were funny, they're entertaining. Now they're starting to die down. They're running out of jokes, it seems. They're not as funny as they were 4 months ago. But I guess, it's hard to come up with new material every week in, week out to keep things funny and relevant. But I'm going to give it to New Day retaining the titles in the triple threat ladder match. Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental title. This is a regular match too. Very odd. A regular match for the Intercontinental title. Dean Owens is coming off. Dean Owens. Dean Ambrose is coming off of a loss from Survivor Series because he lost to Roman Reigns. Kevin Owens has just been picking up mediocre victories here and there. Dean Ambrose could really use a huge win because he hasn't gotten a huge win. I mean, he lost the Hell in a Cell match. I think it was last year against Seth Rollins. He lost the ladder match for the title, I think at Money in the Bank against Seth Rollins. And now he lost the World Heavyweight Championship match against Roman Reigns. So Dean Ambrose really needs a huge win. He's almost like Bray Wyatt. Because when it comes to a huge match, WWE just books them to lose. So I'm gonna go the way WWE's been booking Dean Ambrose. I'm gonna say Kevin Owens is gonna retain the title. So what else is there? That can't be. Oh yeah, the tables match between the Wyatts and the ECW originals. You have the Wyatt family with the Dudley Boys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino. And every time I see either Tommy Dreamer or Rhino, I always say, was Rob Van Dam not available? Because I would rather swap one out and have Rob Van Dam there. That's just me. But hopefully the Wyatts can win this match. Because even though this isn't a big match, hopefully they could win this match. Because like I said, they're another staple. Or Bray Wyatt apparently they have a big problem when WWE comes to booking them to big matches. Have a big problem of having the Wyatts win big matches. Bray Wyatt's biggest win is over John Cena at Extreme Rules. He's never won a bigger match ever since then. He has a couple of matches over Dean Ambrose, but Cena and Dean Ambrose, that's it. But when it comes to something major, he loses. So hopefully they'll use all these old guys to put over the Wyatts. So I'm hoping that Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family will win this match. And now we have Charlotte versus Paige, which I do not know who's the face or the heel, because what Charlotte did to Becky seemed a little bit heelish, and it seemed just like Ric Flair, and it seems Charlotte has become more aggressive and arrogant, just how Paige said she was going to be, almost be just like her father. So I don't know who's the face or the heel, or they both could be tweeners. I don't know. All I know is it should be a good match, and I'm gonna go with Charlotte retaining the title. Obviously, I don't think Charlotte's gonna win the title clean, but I'm gonna go with Charlotte retaining the title. And for the main event, as we all know, it's Sheamus versus Roman Reigns and a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE World Heavyweight title. I don't know who wins this, because if Roman wins this, then that means he'll automatically be a two-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion in less than 30 days. But then that means Sheamus has to get his rematch, and then we're doing this match again at the Royal Rumble. But then if you have Reigns lose this match, which he's supposedly be the next John Cena, and John Cena is supposed to come back at the end of this month, going into Royal Rumble, I don't think they're going to give Roman Reigns the Royal Rumble victory 2 years in a row. I don't think WWE's going to do that. I don't think WWE's going to make Roman Reigns win Royal Rumble 2 years in a row. So I'm going to say that Roman Reigns retains. Well, yeah, retains. I'm going to say that Roman Reigns retains the title at TLC. He's a two-time champion under 30 days, and then goes on for a rematch against Sheamus at the Royal Rumble. That way, both Sheamus and Roman Reigns are not in the Royal Rumble, which I think both of them have won it in the past. I forgot what year Sheamus won it, but Roman Reigns won it last year. So that takes two people that have won the Royal Rumble out the Royal Rumble match. So it makes the odds of someone new winning it, because those two previous winners will not be in this Royal Rumble. But that's going to wrap this up for this week's Drama Scripted Saturday. Remember, there will always be a Drama Scripted Saturday. Sorry about there not being a Drama Scripted Saturday. Last Saturday I was out doing personal things. Life happens. But until next Saturday, guys, there will be one next Saturday. And until next Saturday, guys, later and peace.